Zibby and Kyle Owens now. They live in New York, or excuse me, they are in New York, but they live in Los Angeles. And they're joining us now with what they are learning about their home and their community. Good morning to both of you. Glad you are safe. So, what do you know right now about the condition of your house?
Well, first of all, we split our time between New York and LA. We live full time in New York, but we have businesses in LA. I have a bookstore there. Kyle has his production company, and we love and adore our community in the Pacific Palisades, which means so much to us. We're coming on these news shows from here because so many people don't have access to power and all of that back where we are. And we just want to spread the word and let people know what's going on and all of that.
And what a special place in the world Pacific Palisades is, and how special it is to us and our friends and family. And it's a really beautiful place that is going to need a lot of love and attention after this is said and done. And we are just devastated. That is a look from our backyard there, what you're seeing now, from when the fire started early yesterday morning. And that is our backyard and our pool. And that was sort of the last contact that we had with our house via our security cameras right after this. So it's very surreal. It's devastating. Like my wife said, everything, our friends, the restaurants that we love to go to are gone. The stores that we shop at are gone. The grocery stores. So many friends have lost their homes and their belongings, and the animals, people's pets. I mean, it is just the worst case scenario playing out right now.
It is just devastating to see those flames just crawling up the hilltops and approaching your property. And you've done an excellent job of explaining what this community is like and the people that live there, Kyle. I'm wondering, Zibby, when did you first hear about it, and what did you hear from your neighbors and friends about how quickly the flames were able to just tear through the community, scorch through the community?
Kyle was really the one monitoring everything yesterday. We got alerts from
An app called Watch Duty, which is
Mm.
something that the LA Fire Department recommends that you get out there. So I got an alert on my phone, and I went to my cameras and started texting our immediate neighbors, and it was just chaos, as you can see. And all of our neighbors were able to evacuate, and that's really kind of all we know. I mean, it's chaos. It's a war zone. It's absolute destruction. The whole town is decimated, like I said, and it is so sad.
luckily our well, not luckily, but earlier in the day, because where we live is really close to where the fire began in the Palisades, firefighters were able to come put the fire out in the hedges in our house, in our shed, in our backyard, and we watched them on the cameras go.
Along with our gardeners,
Yeah.
who were really heroes. And I just can't say enough good things about the firefighters and those guys. And the firefighters are doing everything that they can. I mean, like Sibby said, we witnessed it firsthand via our cameras at our house. And I just think that it's so powerful, and the winds are just so strong. They're too strong, and it's just too big of a fire right now. It's so
But we're not, we just want to be clear, like, we are not the main victims of this. There are people who have lost everything, and elderly people who are, I mean, there is just, the devastation is just beyond.
Yeah.
We feel very lucky that we are full time in New York. So we are just here as concerned members of the community who do
Yeah,
have a better place. So
we were just saying, and if there's any other news outlets out there watching this, that you guys should go to hotel lobbies in LA where people are have been evacuated to, and start interviewing those people, because those are the people who have really lost everything that they own. And it's just tragic.
Is this your worst nightmare when it comes to having property in Southern
Yes.
California? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, this is something that we've always known could happen.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't even knowing it could happen. I never imagined in my wildest dreams that it would look like this.
That says a lot.
I mean, it's horrific. We can't even, we just keep watching the footage and crying, and it's just been, it's a nightmare. And we're praying for everybody who's there. We're praying that everybody is safe and that they heed all the warnings and get out when, the roads get very clogged. That happened in our neighborhood where people couldn't get down the hill fast enough and were then stuck in their cars with gridlock. So just get out while you can, and then we'll all wait and see what happens. And this not knowing is really terrifying, right? We don't know what happened to our house. We don't know, and a lot of our neighbors don't know. Some do know and have terrible news. So all we can do is hope and pray, and our hearts go out to everybody who is there.
Well, we really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. Yes, the pictures are simply devastating. It's hard to put into words. Zibby and Kyle Owens, all the best to you. Glad that you are safe and appreciate your time with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short